Good evening, everyone. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner.
All right, you may all sit. Hello, graduates, families, friends, teachers. Welcome to the class of 2019's high school graduation. This is a day of joy and introspection. Graduates, think about all the hard work it has taken to get you here. Some of you owe a great debt to those sitting in the stands behind you. They pushed you when you didn't want to be pushed. They nagged you to get back to class. Take a quick second, find them in the audience, and just give them a big round of applause for their support. Graduation day is by far my favorite day of the school year. The energy and excitement is contagious. I like to think about that it wasn't that long ago that I was in your spot. It might have been a few more years than I think these days. But a whole world was about to open up to me, and I remember that day well. Throughout this celebration, you will undoubtedly hear words of wonderful wisdom from all of our speakers. Just before my graduation, a wise man said to me, "Your education is the most important part of your life. People can take your money, they can take your house, they can take your car, they can take your job, they can take your freedom, but they can never take away your education. Cherish it always and continue to grow it." I have taken that with me to this day. You are all about to embark on a new journey. Get ready, and I hope you remember to cherish your education throughout your life. Let's get tonight started. I'm going to have Miss Holly Allen come back to the stage. This is the 11th grade assistant principal to introduce our Salutatorian.
Hello again. It is my privilege to announce Agora's 2019 Salutatorian, Chloe Paul. Chloe was born here in Pennsylvania, the third of 4 children. When she was 3, her family moved to Texas, where Chloe attended elementary and middle school and 9th grade. 2 years ago, her family moved back to Pennsylvania, and Chloe enrolled here at Agora. As an asynchronous student, Chloe enjoyed setting her own schedule. Upon realizing that she had enough credits to graduate, she decided to take extra classes and graduate in 3 years. Because of this decision, Chloe chose to take a year off in order to work, volunteer, and apply to colleges. She plans to get her undergraduate degree in animal science, eventually becoming a veterinarian. I have here for Chloe a plaque that says, "To honor the achievement of Chloe Paul, Salutatorian, 2019. Agora Cyber Charter School honors Chloe Paul with the Salutatorian Award in recognition of outstanding academic achievement throughout 4 years of high school. To a driven, hardworking, and dedicated young woman who has demonstrated a diligent academic work ethic. Continue to chase your dreams and goals and enjoy life's spectacular journey." Chloe?
Good evening. I would like to begin by expressing how great an honor it is to be standing before you as your class salutatorian. When I was first told this position, I was quite shocked, but the second thought that came to mind was a speech. I've expressed throughout all of high school how much I didn't want to be valedictorian or salutatorian solely because of the speech I was expected to give. It sounds crazy, but it's so true. I am both very shy and not so great at public speaking. I've only ever given one speech, which was in front of about 30 people, so this is a huge step up. However, my mom gave me no choice, so here I am. Many graduating here today came from different backgrounds. Some of us experienced bullying. Some of us came from unsafe school environments. Others were not receiving a challenge or being offered the classes they wanted. Perhaps some were too ill to attend school. Some joined in kindergarten, others just this year. However, we all found our way to Agora Cyber Charter School, a school that was safe and welcoming. We all remember our first day of school, logging into classes and being bombarded with welcomes from students, but also those random messages revolving around how crazy the class was, how much they talked, and how off topic they got. Every day we pushed through challenges and obstacles, both technologically and personally. Our teachers, family coaches, learning coaches, counselors, vice principals, and principal provided the support we needed to succeed in a unique educational setting. Whenever we needed help, we could call or email our teacher or counselor, or anyone who could answer and help us through a problem. Our teachers taught us so much and dedicated so much time to making sure we understood what we were learning by opening up office hours, replying to emails and phone calls, and being on standby at all times. Agora taught us independence and self-motivation. Even with our teachers and large support group, we had to make a choice daily to get up and work from 8 to 4 or sometimes much longer. Some of us worked on our own time, teaching ourselves, but knowing that there was always help in the midst of confusion. We worked on projects, both group and individual, essays, and took many, many exams. Our teachers never set us up for failure. However, they always made sure we were on the right track. Because we were part of an untraditional school, we all had a bit of an untraditional high school experience. Many of us have not met the large majority of our fellow classmates. We didn't grow up in school together, sharing memories to last a lifetime. However, we did gain experiences that no other kids our age did. We did school on a computer, in our house, in our pajamas if we desired to. We didn't have to wake up at 5 o'clock to catch a bus to make it to school by 7:30. We could sleep in, which I took full advantage of. We could go places, do school from a Starbucks or Panera or another state. We had asynchronous days and days off that no one else did, which we could brag to our siblings about. Many of us held jobs, which we would have otherwise not had the opportunity to. We could volunteer and make a difference in our community. We live in a time when cyber charter schools are perceived as a threat to the future of public schools. Many do not recognize what an important role cyber schools play in the lives of students like you and me. Online schools offer children who would otherwise find it difficult to succeed in school a quality and convenient educational framework. Without Agora, I would have been in a school I hated walking into every day, receiving an education that was not worth my full potential. As we move on from high school and go on into the real world, some of us are attending college, others trade school, community college, military, workforce, or a gap year. However, no one person succeeded more than another. We all made it through roughly 13 years of school and are choosing the life path which we feel suits us and excites us, one that we thought long and hard about and we see a bright future in. As Dr. Seuss once said, "You have brains in your head, you have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy who'll decide where to go." Thank you.
Good evening. It is my privilege to announce Agora's 2019 Valedictorian, Macrina Pachatko. Macrina lives in Northeast Pennsylvania in Sullivan County. She's been with Agora since 8th grade. Through Agora, she has been able to challenge herself by taking many honors in AP classes. She has helped with peer tutoring and is a member of Photography Club and National Honor Society. Outside of school, she loves to volunteer in her community. She is a member of the Lopez Civic Association, which oversees maintaining the park and sponsors multiple events for youth in her area. Macrina is also a member of her local 4-H. She has participated in sharpshooters, archery, rocketry, robotics, and county council clubs. After graduation, she intends to enlist in the Navy for 4 years in the intelligence field. After completion of service, she plans to attend college and major in biochemistry, eventually delving into medical research. I have a plaque here to honor the achievement of Macrina Pachatko, Valedictorian. Agora Cyber Charter School honors Macrina Pachatko with a Valedictorian Award in recognition of outstanding academic achievement throughout 4 years of high school. To a driven, hardworking, and dedicated young woman who has demonstrated a diligent academic work ethic. Continue to chase your dreams and goals and enjoy life's spectacular journey.
Good evening. I would like to start by thanking those closest and most important to me. First and foremost, I thank God, who has been guiding me since the beginning and has kept me grounded throughout my life. I thank my parents, who always supported me and pushed me to be the best I can be. My sisters, who are always ready to joke around and have fun. Finally, I thank my magnificent teachers here at Agora for their guidance and all that they have taught me. I would not be standing up here without all of these incredible people in my life, so thank you. There are many paths a person can take in life. There are paths that society and those around you expect you to take. There are paths that you feel called to, paths that you want to follow. Sometimes the paths are the same, but sometimes they diverge. It is abundantly clear that you face the most opposition when you do not want to follow the path that is expected of you. The path that makes sense to us and aligns with our wants and ambitions can be very different from what our parents, teachers, adults in general expect us to do. For example, Edgar Allan Poe's father wanted his son to join him in his mercantile business, but Poe was determined to keep writing and publishing poetry. His father disowned him, but he forged ahead and kept writing. Now he is one of America's greatest and most famous writers. Everybody knows The Raven and The Telltale Heart. Poe's story goes to show that by following the unexpected path, following your path, you will find your own success. I would like to tell you a little bit about my story. I had been planning on going to college for most of my high school career because I was always told that would be the best path for me. I do love learning, and I was pretty sure of what I wanted to do. However, as the deadline for that first deposit drew closer and closer, I was less and less sure that college was what I wanted to do at this point. I had been harboring a desire to join the Navy as my father and brother did before me, then go to college. And some like my choice, and some oppose it rather vehemently. But if there's one thing I have learned, it is that there will always be dissenters, those who think you are doing the wrong thing. I know that those who want me to follow the expected path absolutely do not do so out of malice. They just want what they think is best for me. And as much as I appreciate that, I think we can all agree that it is annoying to no end to hear others tell us what we should do with our lives. Any advice we receive should always be considered, but in the end, we have the freedom and the power to make our own choices. However, this freedom should always compel us to make good choices, not just any choices. Anytime you have to choose between multiple paths, explore the consequences in depth and weigh the pros and cons. Decide if what you would put into a certain path is worth what you would get out of it. Spending $100,000 earning a degree in basket weaving is probably not worth the time, effort, and money. You may think something is a good idea, but after hearing another perspective, you may change your mind. Never be afraid to ask others for their thoughts on your choices and decisions. You just may receive some unexpected wisdom. Lastly, though I have no more worldly experience than any of my fellow graduates, I still wish to impart a few more pieces of what I believe to be good, solid advice, mantras which I try to live by. Listen to others, especially your elders, because they have more life experience and excellent advice. If something is worth doing, it is worth doing it well. Keep your mind open and always get both sides of the story. Always treat others with respect, even if you have fundamental disagreements. Work hard and you will be rewarded. Always be humble so as to avoid falling into the trap of pride and overlooking your own faults. Finally, listen to the path you are given, but ultimately, follow your own path. Thank you all for your attention, and congratulations to the class of 2019.
Good evening. It is my honor to present all of our graduates who have received a scholarship to attend a post-secondary institution. Would the graduates who are receiving a scholarship please stand? Thank you, and congratulations. You may be seated. Good evening. It is my privilege to announce Agora's Carol Canfield Scholarship to Colin Obermeyer. Colin has been a student at Agora Cyber Charter School for 10 years. He has participated in activities ranging from art club, chess club, astronomy club, and Lego club, to name a few. He has been playing the piano and taking lessons the last 2 years. He has plans to volunteer at Spirit Trust Lutheran to aid patients with Alzheimer's and dementia. His future plans consist of attending Ashworth College to become a computer service and repair technician. He would also like to become an ordained minister and work at a job to help support himself and pay for college. I have a plaque for Colin for the Carol Canfield Award. Agora Cyber Charter School honors Colin Obermeyer with the Carol Canfield Award in recognition of his outstanding work this school year. We recognize your spirit and determination to be successful and graduate with an outstanding academic record. Continue to shine brightly, Colin.
Hello, my name is Colin Obermeyer. I want to thank all those at Agora who have helped me to make this possible. I am honored to have been selected for this award. Many of those who know who I am know that I am on the autistic spectrum. I am beaming with joy to be given such an award. Many students get awards for their hard work, but for those of us on the autistic spectrum, it is very difficult sometimes to stay on track and achieve our goals. So today, I am here to say that I am very thankful to be recognized for my work, but to also bring to everyone's attention that someone who is on the autistic spectrum can do the work and achieve their goals. When I was in elementary school, I attended therapy for a few years. They helped me with comprehension, fine motor skills, and memory work. Distractions like bright lights and loud sounds will always be bumps in the road for me, but I push forward determined to achieve the goals I have set for myself. I have improved since, still struggling with comprehension, memory work, and a few others, but this is something that will always be a part of my life. I always told myself No matter how difficult things were, I would always stand strong, believe in myself, and never give up. My mom has been my learning coach for all my years at Agora. She has been patient, understanding, steadfast, and has always believed in me. My sister, Chloe, has also been a strong influence in my life. She has always been there for me to ask a question or just to help me understand what something meant. She is an amazing person. I have always enjoyed helping people. In fact, this month I will be volunteering at the Spirit Trust Lutheran Assisted Living. I will be helping those with dementia, Alzheimer's, and those in need of companionship. By reading to them and assisting them, I hope to bring a little joy into their lives. I will also be attending Ashworth College for computer, service, and repair. Fixing things around my house has always interested me. Taking them apart and seeing how things worked has always brought a surge of excitement. Ever since Agora supplied me with a computer for school, I have been fascinated with how computers work and about their programs. Now I will be given the chance to attend a college and be able to see how computers work from the inside out. This is an amazing hope that has turned into my reality. After talking about such positive and wonderful moments, I would like to discuss some not so wonderful things that need to be said. Looking at me or listening to me speak, you may not see a disability at first. Some call this an invisible one. Whether you can see my disability or not, it's there. Looking at me, there have been many moments in my life where I've tried to join in situations and then be turned away. My grades show that I work hard to achieve my goals, spending hours into the night, 7 days a week, just to be able to keep up with everyone else. I, like many with disabilities, work hard, go that extra mile because we want to understand, learn, and use the information in our lives to better our lives and others. I am sharing this with you, so if you're a teacher, employer, student, or family member, you understand that we have feelings and are intelligent and can do what we put our minds to. My Agora teachers have worked with me over the years. I have had many who have understood me and helped by being patient and taking my disabilities into consideration and working with me. I'm going out into the workforce in college. I realize not all people will see me the way I hope or treat me fairly. It is my hope that each of you here today takes something of what I have said and keep it close to your heart. So when you see someone with any disabilities, know that they are working 10 times harder than you think. They're working against naysayers and their specific disabilities. So please give them the chance and respect they deserve, not the respect you think they deserve. I want to thank all my family and all my teachers at Agora and all those who have supported me through this journey. Thank you.
Thank you.
So nice to meet you. That was incredible.
Thank you.
Good evening. It is my privilege to announce Agora's 2019 Shining Star Award recipient, Sharon Sorghum. As a student of Agora for 9 years, Sharon has had many opportunities to shine. Through many obstacles, Sharon has been an active member of the National Honor Society since 9th grade, has been a peer tutor, and has participated in many community service projects. In the fall, Sharon will be attending the Community College of Allegheny County for an associate's degree in criminology. Her goal is to pursue a career in the forensics field as a crime scene photographer. The plaque for Sharon reads, Agora Cyber Charter School honors Sharon Sorghum with the Shining Star Award in recognition of amazing determination, dedication, and drive. We commend your courage and perseverance to finish strong. Continue to shine brightly.
Good evening. My time at Agora has been filled with many wonderful memories, meeting new teachers, meeting new friends, and having fun classes. I came here because of my health issues and stayed here because of the adaptability. Agora's flexibility has been beneficial to my life, allowing me to do my schoolwork while going through my medical issues. I don't think I could have become the person I am today without this flexibility and the support I got from my teachers, my family coach, my guidance counselor, and of course, my parents. Agora has helped me become a greater person. They've helped me see my potential. Through my service work with the National Honor Society, peer tutoring, and exciting electives, I have been shaped into the person I am today. And I know my fellow peers have been shaped in the same way. Like many people, I was unsure of what I wanted to do with my life. I've been able to examine many different career paths through the electives, some of which I had never even considered before learning about them. I decided I wanted to go into the field of forensic science. My goal is to become a crime scene photographer, a job I didn't know existed until I took my forensic science class with Mrs. Colton. As our high school career comes to an end, it's time to face our fears and go our separate ways. But this is where the fun begins. We all have goals and dreams. While we may not be sure of them right now, remember that not all those who wander are lost. Thank you, and happy trails.
Good evening. It is my privilege to announce the 2019 Agoratorian, Gabrielle Rankin. Gabrielle K. Rankin lives in Belle Vernon. She has been a member of many Agora clubs and is also a member of the National Honor Society. Gabriella is a 13-year member of the Girl Scouts of America and has received both the Bronze and Silver awards. She also volunteers on a regular basis at animal rescues and shelters, as well as at food banks, clothing drives, and the Ronald McDonald House. She is enrolled at Robert Morris University, where she will be starting in the fall studying early childhood education. Agora Cyber Charter School honors Gabriella Rankin with the Agoratorian Award in recognition of the outstanding example she has been to all students. We commend your hard work, involvement, and school representation as a positive reflection of the true Agora spirit. Continue to rise to the occasion and let your heart and smile lead the way.
Hello, my name is Gabriella Rankin, and this year was my 10th year at Agora. I came here because I had to be in the hospital for 6 weeks to basically rehab my joints. And I've always had the opportunity to go back to normal brick and mortar school, but I decided to stay for all the different varieties of classes I could take, as well as the support from the staff and teachers throughout the years. Beverly Sipley specifically has been one of my biggest supporters throughout the time. She has been my family coach. And I would just like to say thank you for any and all of the encouragement and support that you have given me. That goes out to all of the staff that have helped me in any way throughout the time I've been here with Agora. Without you, as well as my family, I would not have been as successful as I am now. I'm currently getting ready to go into management position at McDonald's, as well as I have been accepted into Robert Morris University. In August, I will start college for my major, photography. Hopefully, I will be able to take this career to its full extent, traveling and taking beautiful photos around the globe. One day, I would even like to try and write books or even just stories to go along with the photos I take. Even though I want photography to be my career, helping people and animals have always been a big part of my life, and I plan to continue doing that all throughout my life. On that note, I would just like to conclude this with a shout out to all the graduates, here or not. Congratulations, best of luck to you. I hope you all have a wonderful life. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. How are you guys doing? You look great. There were a couple smiles. I have the privilege of recognizing all of our students for the years that they have been with Agora and giving them the opportunity to stand. So all graduating students, please stand. No one applauds when I stand up, ever. So that's really exciting for all of you. So it's just a little direction following, but you're all here and I know you can do it. When I say the number of years that you've been with Agora, I'll ask you to sit. So all of our students who have been with Agora for 1 year, please sit down. Our students who have been with Agora for 2 years may sit. Students who have been with Agora for 3 years, please sit. Students who have been with Agora for 4 years, please sit. The first time they had me do this, that's as far as I went. But each year it's more, it's very exciting. Students who have been with Agora for 5 years may now be seated. Students who have been with Agora for 6 years may be seated. Students who have been with us for 7, 8, 9. Students who have been with us for 10 years may be seated. Students who have been with us for 11 years. And students who have been with Agora for their entire career. You may now be seated, but I do want to congratulate each and every one of you for choosing this innovative model of education to become leaders in your community and in the world. Congratulations and best wishes in all that you do.
Good evening. It is my privilege to recognize our Agora Honors graduates. All Agora students who have earned a 3.0 GPA or higher, please stand. We commend you on your academic excellence. You may be seated.
Good evening. It is my privilege to recognize our National Honor Society members. I am Rebecca Adams and had the privilege of serving as the advisor of the National Honor Society this year. Our current chapter consists of 92 members of students in grades 10 through 12. 30 members of our National Honor Society are graduating today. At this time, I will ask them to please stand. Among these groups of students, one of our officers is graduating, Jenna Stedman, our president. All members of the National Honor Society must maintain a GPA of 3.0 or above and demonstrate strong leadership, character, and service skills. This year, the students have been working within Agora, collecting food supplies and school supplies for our families in need, peer tutoring, assisting with our orientation program for the new incoming students, and mentoring our elementary students. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating all of our National Honor Society graduates. We are honored to have worked with you, and we know you will continue to serve and grow as you move to your next chapter. You may be seated. Thank you.
All right. It is now with great honor that I ask to the podium Agora's CEO, Dr. Michael Conti, for the commencement address.
Thank you, Mr. Miller. Well, I don't know if you guys know this, but you're the first graduating class under our new colors and our new logo, which is really exciting. You guys look absolutely amazing. You bet they do. You know, I am going to be very, very brief because I don't want to keep you from what is really important, and that's getting that diploma and then going and celebrating. So, I mean, I could give you all the advice that all of those other people give graduates every year, like, you know, work hard and don't be afraid to fail and be respectful and be kind and engage in your communities, but I'm not going to do all that. What I'm going to tell you is this, that I am so proud to serve as the CEO of this school. And on behalf of the entire Agora Cyber Charter School Board of Trustees and the entire administration, I want to congratulate you all. It has truly been an honor to serve you and your families. And I'm so grateful you put your trust in us to do that. And again, I wish you the very, very best. And always know you have a home at Agora. Just because you leave here tonight doesn't mean that you can't reach back out and contact us. I mean, you're part of our family now. So you always have a place. Get involved with the Alumni Association and you know, continue to be a part and hopefully help those who are coming behind you and lift them up as well. So that's all I have for you. Again, congratulations. I wish you the very, very best, and I can't tell you how proud we are. So good night and congratulations to all of you.
Dr. Conti, could you stand back up just for a second? All right. As we keep getting farther and farther into the evening, we keep getting closer and closer to the actual reason we all are here. But before we get to that, Dr. Conti, it is my pleasure to present to you Agora's graduating class of 2019 for certification. Do you accept?
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Conti. Now is the time I think we've all been waiting for. We will start with the diplomas.
Obermeyer. Sharon Sorghum. Gabriella Rankin. Macrina Pachatko. Chloe Paul.
Annie Grace Livin.
Savannah Brown.
Shayla Lurch.
Omar Burkane.
Deshane Lang.
Bashira Abdul Malik.
Asia Lechq.
Angel Alicia.
Destiny Lane.
Aliyah Keisha Unsaya.
Amanda Lutz.
Albert Alessandrini.
Michaela Langjar.
Elena Adams.
Jessie-Ann La Jimenez.
Kira Adkisson.
Angel Martinez Henry.
Chantel Arrington.
Deja Livingston.
Gavin Anderson.
Ivy Larkin.
Irene Aponte.
Blessing Lindsay.
Angel Otwell.
Abigail Mastracola.
Clayton Black.
Brandon Miller.
Michael Barnes.
Ephraim Malaret.
Sean Matkins.
Braden Marin.
Sean Bingaman.
Kiana Maines.
Faith Bradford.
Nukai Mookman.
Christian Barrett.
Nikita Loretta Bacon.
Brendan Barrett.
My Lady Mungia.
Shymar Bonds.
James Matthews.
Shakira McClary.
Anthony Moore.
Evan Boucher.
Jaylene Menech.
Haley Bry.
Riley McCloskey.
Cassie Bennett.
Courtney Moxon.
Alicia Brown.
Justin Morlino Jr.
Nicholas Bridegan.
Emily McKiernan.
Christopher Burton.
Ashley McDonald.
Jaden Bain.
Zoe Mummert.
Isaiah Bolds.
Dowena Mayfield.
Shelby Bowling.
Lita Matthews.
Chelsea Biss.
Joshua Martin.
Zachary Bailey.
Monet Lighty.
Pedro Marrero.
Erica McClelland.
Vishadi Morris.
Tiffany Mendez.
Michaela Mosley.
Matthew Martinez.
Taquaya Booker.
Sarah Mitchner.
Crystal Ball.
Elsie Martinez.
Shamira Brown.
Maurice Black.
Najee Blount Saunders.
Crystal McCormick.
Alexis Bailey.
Zainab Bunt Mustafa.
Karima Bay.
Jenna Beck.
Aisha Amin.
Lisa Marr.
Demaya Brooks.
Wyatt Miller. William Murphy.
Faith Cruel. Aaliyah Breslin.
Madeline Lorenz.
Dalton Berry.
Shilea Nesmith.
Noretta Bailey.
Dylan Nazowitz.
Kysir Carter.
Carol Ann Odie.
Taim Cummings Beckett.
Onyx Ortiz.
Brooke Chrisman.
John Overton.
Anna Campbell.
Nia Moulette.
Natalia Cordova.
Lillian Blocker.
Mira Canarsa.
David Peebles.
Christian Cherry.
Kylie Piper.
Nicole Crowley.
Joshua Pine.
Nassar Carter.
Brianna Primo.
Cassidy Coast.
Wyatt Popper.
Zoe Chappelle.
Anthony Pluis.
Naomi Coaster.
Gage Parsons.
Nicholas Calzaret.
Alexander Peterman.
Rocky Castro Ramos.
Joshua Piddick.
Massine Kaminsky.
Emily Mendez Silva.
Colin Schobert.
Timea Taylor Rayner.
Nafis Eubanks.
Paige Long.
Najee Crawford.
Tyrone Poole.
Sky Cohen.
Megan Pizak.
Shakrisha Cox.
Danielle Parker.
Markel Klinger.
Alicia Purdy.
Jocelyn Chisholm.
Mariah Pagan.
Renee Krauser.
Annika Parsons.
Naeem Dennis.
Deja Shirley.
Olivia DiDonato.
Joseph Ramey.
Notoria Dance.
Iman Salahaddin.
Rochelle Delorbe.
Frankie Spencer.
Amisha Druist.
Celine Santiago.
Cody Druist.
Jacob Ryder.
Lozetta Davis.
Simeon Smith.
Michaela DeWall.
Tiana Quigley.
Shaylin Dean.
Corey Reef.
Dominique Durant.
Juana Ramirez.
Brianna Drake.
Tyler Reddig.
Anthony Davis.
Hanani Rembert.
Joseph Dupree.
Alexander Rankin.
Nigeria Davis.
Brandon Rowe.
Nashia Lees Diaz.
Rima Rayan.
Claudia DeGrande.
Maya Reynolds.
Jalen Edwards.
Aowen Robinson.
Cranston Irby.
Wesley Rader.
Angel Figueroa.
Addison Sampson.
Kiara Feliciano.
Lilia Suwayan.
Nia Frazier.
Justin Sleesman.
Destiny Ferrer.
Kyler Staub.
Christania Ford.
Lindsay Saka.
Sydney Flowers.
Jarrett Stowe.
Cassandra Freeman.
Michaela Swartz.
Morgan Frazier.
Samaj Shaw.
Nathan Fernandez.
Bridget Suarez.
Izir Flint.
Andrew Senderowitz.
Christopher Farrell.
Malik Smith.
Michael Fagan.
Rebecca Theodore.
Richard Felon.
Kwamir Smalls.
Jared Foley.
Emily Stouffer.
Todd Greenwood.
Brandon Smart.
Emily Gable Schmidt.
Audrey Sarrow.
Jacob Geisinger.
Jordan Springs.
Brianna Green.
Teresa Stupp.
Alexandria Gonzalez.
Davon Gibbs.
Christopher Golden.
Shatana Garcia.
Erica Gunham.
Regina Gonzalez.
Camry Ganzer.
David Stratton.
Megan Groft.
Sherry Rhodes.
Kiera Grooms.
Tiffany Sykes.
Armand Gubo.
Deanna Silvani.
Anita Goals.
Lauren Schmittinger.
Joseph Joka.
Davika Sarish.
Qasim Hayes.
Ashley Torres. Gina Stedman.
Jaren Hinant.
Teresa Smith.
Jaquea Harris.
Deontay Sanders.
Janisha Harris.
Dasani Sanders.
Kenyon Howard.
Kiana Thomas.
Kayla Renee Hamilton.
Nasir Todd.
Kayla Hernandez.
Brandon Spare.
Mackenzie Horner.
Victoria Shook.
Johnny Howell.
Julia Thompson.
Sebastian Hoffer.
Michaela Thompson.
Justin Henderson.
Edward Thomas.
Mackenzie Harmer.
Evian Tinson.
Stacy Harris.
George Thomas.
Libriana Hunsiker.
Evan Thomas.
Allison Hellinger.
Casey Tufaro.
Rihanna Hernandez.
Thomas LeBron.
Ivory Vasquez Jumper.
Myasia Turner.
Juliana Hartwell.
Jeff Taylor.
Luke Hart.
Robert Thompson.
Danira Harris.
Carlos Torres.
Casey Heil.
Sanaa Vance Willis.
Kimberly Hilton.
Anthony Vasquez.
Jayana Horton.
Nathaniel Vora.
Rayana Johnson Carroll.
Victoria Sands.
Dante Jones.
Claudia Willman.
Tyler Jenkins.
Peyton Walter.
Christopher Jones Watson.
Joy Walker.
Savannah Jemgoshin.
Yeah. That was. Joy Walker.
Siobhan Johnson.
Zachariah Walt.
Lafina Johnson.
Cole. Yeah, we're okay. Cole Weeson.
Dion Jackson.
Elijah Williams.
Jordan Johnson.
Jada Smith.
Kirsten Jones.
Jacqueline Vargas.
Nejma Johnson.
Peter Vinson.
Gabriella Jure.
Ajane Wolford.
Tyra Jones.
Nia White.
Jessica Johnson.
Erica Jones.
Noah Johnson.
Sierra Williams.
Miriam Johnson.
Isaiah Jones.
Ayana Johnson.
Dylan Wagner.
Ashadi Johnson.
Andrea Williams.
Brianna Jimenez.
Alexander Werkheiser.
Anna Krager.
Madison Williams.
Amani Kinchin.
Amaya Thompson.
Christina Konsirak.
Jasmine Stafford.
Lorianne Hernandez.
Chloe Sexton.
Jacob Kohudiak.
Haley Wolf.
Joshua Kohudiak.
Matthew Wager.
Nicholas Knight.
Justin Williams.
Emily Cribble.
Rebecca Weaver.
Jared Kraft.
Marcus Wilkinson.
Brianna King.
Jaden Young.
Cameron Kelly.
Alexis Zimmerman.
Kelly Cole.
Jacob Kernan.
Matthew Coons.
Denise Jones.
Sinchao King.
Kyrie Patterson.
Hamza Aselafi.
Siani Dawkins. Jada Eubanks Harris. Stephanie Bissett. Alan Konsu.
Markira Reed.
All right. I do want to take this time to let everyone know we are live streaming graduation tonight. So hello out there in the virtual land. The following students let us know that they would only be able to attend virtually today, so I wanted to make sure that we celebrated them as well. So graduating virtually tonight is Kasim Hayes, Joshua Rio, Amber Brocious, Zachary Edward P. Bailey, Alexandria Wright Marinoff, Ariana Jenkins, Haley Budinger, Bill Ethan Edward Renner, Krista Maria Wass, Zakia West, Jordan Fagan, Noah Johnson, Shayna Guthrie, and Joella Hodges. Students, please rise. Graduates, you may now move your tassels from the right side to the left. Families, friends, teachers, administrators, I now present to you your 2019 graduate of Agora Cyber Charter School. You may all be seated. We have one last speaker of the evening, so please welcome Mr. Richard Jensen for our closing remarks.
Wow, what a great evening. I've never actually been here during a Hershey Bears game, but I'm fairly certain you all are louder than any game. Can we just give our seniors, our graduates, one more round of applause? Class of 2019, I believe I speak for all of our faculty and staff when I say it has truly been a privilege to join you in your journey in helping you achieve your highest potential. Today is a special day to remember all that you have accomplished, but today is also the beginning of the rest of the journey, and we wish you the very best in all your endeavors. Class of 2019, congratulations.
another.